back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So today we are bringing you another mukbang video, and you like our little setup here. I'm gonna get just popped in the face with this, but that's fine. But we are actually going to be making today, the inspiration is broccoli beef. Now, one, vegan. It's going to be vegan. Two, we might take a spin to that because I think, isn't broccoli beef kind of typically teriyaki flavors?
Yeah, I think it's more of a really thick, beefier broth kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a little bit of a different route because thank you, mastered like a Thai sauce, like a peanut style Thai sauce. Good. And I think that it's either got to be teriyaki or Thai sauce. Yeah, or peanut. So I'm gonna let him go whatever he wants to do with the sauces, and we'll just see what happens. But we are actually gonna be doing with the beef tempeh. I have never done tempeh on my channel, showing you guys a cook with me type video. So we are going to do some tempeh. If you've never had this before, it is cultured organic soybeans. That's basically all that's in it, and brown rice. I have to admit, it does not look very good, but I've heard a little bit of feedback from you guys too of how you like to make it, and a lot of you say that you don't, and a lot of you say that you do. Steam it first. I'm gonna do that, and I guess you do or don't have to though, and so I'm gonna steam it for about 10 minutes, and then we will actually marinate it in the sauce and stuff and kind of cook it up from there. So I will get started on that. But if you guys do enjoy this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and we will definitely do more of these. I will link below our last one we did last week for you guys. You guys seem to really enjoy it. So thank you for all the thumbs ups, and we're here again. So I'm gonna let Nate do, again, the sauce, but first, because I said broccoli beef, he is actually going to do basically roasted broccoli. That's the other thing we're going to change up slightly, is we're going to roast this in our air fryer. It is so good, guys. I mentioned it on my last haul. Can I have the scissors? Baby. And that is something we have been really hooked on. I'm going to let him season this up and get that started because it takes about 10 minutes or so. Yeah, 10 minutes at about 370 in an air fryer. Now this could take a little bit longer, and I may drop the temperature just a little bit because we're gonna try and do this in just one big batch. This I would normally do in 2, maybe 3 batches. But I'm gonna do this all in one batch, but I'm just gonna cook it on a little bit lower heat, a little bit longer, and I'm gonna do some shakes on it probably every 3 minutes or so.
So can I have that water?
Baby, you can have some water.
I'm excited, guys. I just got this off of Amazon.
It's a hot plate.
It's a hot plate. I am so excited about it. And it's no joke. This thing gets hot, so let's hope I don't burn myself. But yeah, I'm gonna make a layer down here of water to kind of just steam this up first. Now, tempeh, again, to show you guys, I know. So I've been told too that sometimes it can be very discolored, and that's normal. That is okay. Sometimes it won't be at all, and that's okay too. So I'm literally going to just set this in here. Hopefully you can still see that. And we're gonna let this
let it rip.
Just let it go. Let it go. So I'm gonna turn this up.
Okay, calm down, Frozen.
All right, Nate's gonna start on the broccoli. So how do you season it up?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take this, and I'm gonna take coconut oil. You can either do it this way and kind of toss it lightly in coconut oil. I'm gonna cheat.
Yeah, and this saves some calories if that's something that you're watching too, and do a spray.
Just gonna do a spray, and I'm just gonna kind of
give it a coat.
Do that. Give it a little toss around.
Technically you don't even have to do this part at all, but I just think it really makes the seasonings really stick to it, and that's more of the reason of doing it than anything else. But if you don't want to do it at all, you don't have to. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's good even not seasoned at all.
Right.
It is, but why not?
Yeah, so it's got a little bit on there, and then I'm just gonna take some garlic salt. Crack that in, and then I'm gonna take garlic powder. If you couldn't tell, garlic powder. Miss Labels over here.
Amazon.
And then just a dust of that. I'm gonna do another little toss, get it all kind of just a nice Not even a thick coating, but it's really just there to add a little bit through the cooking process. And
this is like heating up. It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. Alrighty, and I think that's going to be the last of it. So we should be...
Some garlic salt.
Good. More garlic salt. So just...
whatever you want. Air fryer, by the way, I do have linked below. There's still a coupon code discount for it too. If you are in the works for an air fryer, it's awesome. It really is.
So we're just going to put it in.
Let it go.
Alrighty, so we're all loaded in.
Alright.
Throw it on in.
Cool. So just to speed this up, I'm gonna put the lid on it here just to kind of help this come. I will say this pan is kind of big for the burner, but it'll work. It'll work. Tijava. So good. I'm thirsty. It is actually 11:20 right now, and if you've been following me for the last few weeks especially, we have started the whole intermittent fasting. And this is week 2. Week 1, we did it from 12 to 8, so meaning we fasted for 16 hours, and then from noon to 8 p.m. we ate. And oh, did we? But as of Sunday of this past week, I actually switched it up, and now I'm doing 11 to 7. And so far, that seems to actually be better for me. By working out super early in the mornings, I'm so hungry that waiting till noon just wasn't cutting it. So this is actually our first meal of the day. Yeah. Now, granted, we did just take, before we filmed, a couple scoops of peanut butter because, you know, we eat.
When you break a fast, you gotta break it.
You gotta go. But I have to tell you guys, so far, we're both enjoying it, I think. I think this is not bad.
It feels good.
Yeah.
It actually feels like I'm enjoying my meals.
Right.
It's not like this detrimental, oh my God, I'm starving at some point. There's a point in the morning, because we're waking up pretty early, that we start to get hungry.
Yeah.
But that's an okay thing.
Yeah.
So
the rest of the day, we don't get that feeling.
Yeah.
Right.
And I actually feel very satisfied by it.
Yeah, I get it. I get why this could work for so many people, but I also get why it may not. You know, some people do just like having little bits here and there from morning to night, you know, and so it's all about what works for you. But so far, I'm into this.
See, the problem is a lot of my little bits turn into a lot of bits. Yeah. And then I lose complete control of my intake for the day. So this works pretty good.
There is jets going by right now, so sorry. Yeah, but no, it's going really well, and so we're gonna keep on with it for now and see how it goes in time.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. So this is actually finally steaming in here. I can see it rippling around. So I'm gonna let that go again 5, maybe 10 minutes. We'll see. Just again to kind of pull out a little bit of the bitterness. Supposedly what that will do. And you're gonna start on the sauce.
Yeah.
Do it.
So my Thai peanut sauce.
It's very special. Explain it the best that you can.
Yeah, that's the hard part. Is a lot of the time I'm just in the kitchen and when I cook my Thai sauce, I'm doing a samba. It's a thing. I'm getting it done. I'm like do. I flare a bottle over the back. Soy sauce in it or whatever. It's bad.
It ends up all over the floor.
Yeah. But anyways, so I'll try and make this organized.
All right.
Okay. So we're gonna start off our base, a little bit of water.
Okay.
Depending on the amount, of course, is the water you'll need. But since we are adding peanut butter to this, that's a huge thickening agent.
Second.
Thank you. I knew it was coming. All right. Okay. So the next one. A little bit of red wine vinegar goes a long way, so it's just a dash you do.
Dash you do.
For those of you who have been here for a while, you know exactly how much that is.
A dash you do.
A dash you do.
It's a technical term.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
We're going to do some coconut aminos. This is probably the second most dominant flavor in there.
Okay.
So there's actually a bit of it.
But you could use soy sauce too.
You could use soy sauce. Sometimes I actually use both, and I just kind of half and half what I think I need. And then this is the one that at the end, when you're actually tasting for flavor, you will either add a little bit more of this or not. This is kind of the last step to get you that salty, kind of the salty pinch of it, if you will. And then we've got garlic powder. So garlic powder. A lot of this is just kind of eyeball what you feel. How's today treating you? You know. Okay, so
there's chili flakes.
Chili flakes.
I say go for it. He says
two or
don't.
three actual flakes. That's all I need.
Okay.
So we're gonna meet the happy medium here, and because you have to remember, this is going, once you put pepper flake into something that's cooking,
it definitely makes it spicy. It does.
So
kind of like this, right?
This
you
is
see the smoke.
This is a pinch.
All right.
A pinch. And then there's also onion powder.
Okay.
Onion powder.
Onion now you could also, we were saying we just don't have any right now. You could grate in a shallot. That would be really good.
Perfect. Grate in a shallot would be nice.
Yeah, it would be really good. But either way, make it work.
Some cracked pepper.
Okay, I'm gonna take this off for a minute. Go ahead. Sorry.
Don't burn yourself.
It's gonna happen.
Oh, flip my tempeh. It looks like a loaf of white peanuts.
Looks like something. All right.
Okay.
Okay, can you guys see that? I'm putting it kind of over here.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So just a little bit of cracked pepper. Once again, this is containing some heat when you start to cook it in a pan, so be careful.
Okay.
And
sorry if there's a lot of noise. It's the air fryer behind us. This is kind of a trial and error thing. Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
If you want to watch your calories, you can use powdered peanut butter.
I do powdered peanut butter all the time, but
yes.
there is a texture difference.
Right. Uh-huh.
So you can always add more peanut butter, less peanut butter, water, and all that stuff.
Right, just whatever consistency you want. But it is really good if you do add a little bit of real peanut butter to it. It does make a difference. And right now, if you saw our last vlog, we are on a peanut butter kick. Who knew that could fit into a diet so nicely? It does.
And then, did you grab me a whisk?
I did not.
Grabbing a whisk
and
I'm tossing my broccoli. See the little brown bits in there? Those are good.
So good, guys.
Those are good things. So we're gonna, oh, I almost lost one. Oh, tell me we got that on tape.
I was gonna say, that's probably hot.
Oh no, I burnt my hand.
Oh yeah.
And then we just whisk this.
Okay. And then I'm gonna cube this up and we'll just put it in there to marinate. And I think the longer you let it sit, it would be better, but whatever. I will say from steaming this, it doesn't look any different. It didn't change the color or anything to it, so we'll see though. But I will say the water's a little bit different color. I don't know, I've just heard that it really takes out like a bitterness that it can have.
I forgot to add just a little bit of ginger. Very little, just like the chili flake. Okay,
now I just took this off and I'm gonna just cube it up. You could do, I mean, we could do strips. Let's try, I'm gonna try cubes. I think cubes are just gonna take a little bit better, keep their shape, but whatever you want. Kind of bite-sized.
It's good for fitting it into your mouth.
Now I'm gonna add all of this to our sauce. Yes. All right.
She's hungry, so she's a little grouchy.
I'm a little bit groggy. I can tell. Can I have the chopsticks?
Baby, you can have some chopsticks.
Yeah. All right, and then I thought we could make this whole thing over some cauliflower rice. Just like the frozen kind, the cheap way and the easy way. Tempeh looks good. I think it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit.
Oh, the baby.
Is it delicious looking? Is it like browned?
All right,
good?
it's all brown. There's some char in there.
Good. Oh yeah, it is so good, guys. We're gonna just leave it in there. It's not cooking anymore, but just to leave it like warm. And then I'm gonna just say, let's cook this up. So it's actually been about like 5-10 minutes just to let this sit a little bit longer. And now I'm just gonna put it in here. And then we're gonna add the broccoli to it too, because that extra sauce will just kind of go on the broccoli too. Yeah, yeah. It's good, it's good. We're we're gonna see what happens, but I think it's gonna be good. It looks like little peanuts. All right, so this has been cooking up now. I mean, it looks okay. We're gonna see. Just wanna watch if the sauce kind of evaporates, of course. But it's not really like browning up too much. A little bit. I'm not exactly sure how long you want to go with it.
I guess you could eat it raw, couldn't you?
It's soybeans. I mean, it is what it is, right?
We'll see.
No, I'm gonna cook it longer, but yeah, it looks really good though. Like it smells really good. I can smell that sauce coming through. And then, like I said, we can always add actually, you know what, the broccoli, I was thinking if there was extra sauce, but this is pretty much soaking it up. We could add the broccoli in here, but I don't think we even need to. That broccoli too by itself is just like so good.
I'm not sure why we're not actually just snacking on it.
I know, huh? Are you gonna do the peanuts?
Yeah, so we're gonna zhuzh it up.
Zhuzh it up.
And we're actually gonna take some actual peanuts. We're gonna chop them up and put it on top.
Look at all that goodness. Gotta save it. Yeah. Watch your little thumb.
Watch your fingies now. It's so funny. The only time I ever chop sitting down is when we're filming, and it always feels so awkward because normally I'm like standing over it like Iron Chef style.
Iron Chef. It's good. I love peanuts. Any excuse. I'm all about it.
You ever meet anyone that says I don't like peanuts?
Hell no. All right, so let's plate this all up together. All right, so we're good?
I think this is what we got.
This is what we got. Okay, so this is the cauliflower rice, like just the frozen kind. You have the package just to show them.
Yep.
It's Green Giant. They're actually really good though, guys. And it has a blend of peas, carrots, mostly cauliflower though. And I think that's it. Maybe onion, green onion too. We got our tempeh here, got some peanuts here, this broccoli, you guys, I'm telling you, please do this broccoli. It is just so, so good. And then we have some sesame seeds to top everything with too. Let's do this. Now, of course, you can do this over rice too. Here you go.
Yes.
Yeah, you get the bigger pieces. I like little pieces. It's so good, right?
So good.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm cheating.
You're cheating. Cheater. And put this on it. I hope this is good. This is a first, you know?
Little peanut squares.
That's basically what it seems like. Yeah. And the whole package, the like loaf of it was 2.5 servings for the whole thing. So we're pretty much right there anyway. And then let's put some of our peanuts on top. Any excuse, guys, any excuse. And then sesame seeds. Bird seeds. Good stuff. And I think I'm gonna put a little coconut aminos too.
Me too.
Because it does look a little dry. Doesn't look bad. It just looks a little like the sauce was absorbed. You know?
Yeah. And then this would be more calorie friendly too than just making more of the peanut sauce to begin with. Because you've got enough of the flavor, you're just kind of adding a little bit at the end.
All right, I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, let's do the taste test, even though you already kind of cheated, right?
I cheated on the broccoli.
I cheated on the broccoli. All right, how does it taste? Is it okay? Is it weird? Kind of meh?
I'd play with it a little bit more.
It doesn't have like a lot of flavor to me.
But I don't. It's kind of weird because like we put crushed peanuts on it.
Yeah.
And now that we're eating it, I can't tell what exactly is peanut and what exactly is not.
It's not bad. But.
Was there good protein on it?
I think so.
Protein is not bad. You get 16 grams of protein per serving. There's 2.5 servings. Not much fat. Very little carbs.
I like it, but it's not my favorite. But look, we're here to share what goes down in the kitchen. Sometimes it's not always, you know, an epic, perfect meal.
Oh, guys, there's easily like 3 horrific meals that we'll never make again before we actually like find the one. This one isn't that bad.
I like it. I think it's actually good.
This one isn't bad.
You do need to kind of like eat it with the broccoli. It's really good that way.
Yeah, I was about to get down on that.
No, and I'm telling you guys, this broccoli is just amazing. It's good with the broccoli. Like, I actually like the combo. Like, the texture of it is good.
Yeah, I think that broccoli fixes a lot of things with anything.
It's seriously good. If you're not a broccoli person, like, please try it this way because I think it's just so different, you know? I like it. It just, like, kind of grew on me. I like it.
By itself, it is a little weird.
It's a little weird by itself, yeah.
With a piece of broccoli, it's actually pretty styling.
I'm going to work on it after this, I think. But we kind of mentioned it for this coming weekend's vlog already. But why not? What the hell, right? But Nate, on the last mukbang, we talked about like your weight loss and stuff and like how well you've been doing. And how he was so close to being out of the 150s and he just could not get there. Yep. Well, he got there.
I did.
He did. He went through all of like the closet and stuff, which I totally did myself too, like a month ago. Went through the closet and like literally like wiped it, really. And I'm gonna put all that onto Poshmark, hopefully today, because there's a lot. But be sure you follow me on Poshmark. I have it linked below. You can download it. It's totally free. I am obsessed. Like, he's like, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm on Poshmark a lot. And I told him, too, I have not purchased any clothes from a store in months. It's all been on Poshmark. Everything I'm wearing, this is Poshmark, this is Poshmark. My pants are. I love it. But I'm proud of you because that's a big deal. He was putting on stuff last night as he was going through it. And there was some we'll have to show in the vlog actually. Like there is one, this like sweatshirt or like zip up one.
Yeah. There's a few items. I think on the vlog I'll share with you guys the windbreaker / jacket that I purchased at my heaviest that did not fit me snug at the time, but it fit me. And I'll show you what that looks like now, even though it's embarrassing. I mean, it's good that I'm at the point now, but looking back on it.
You shouldn't be embarrassed. He's got like these issues still of like, not issues, but you know what I mean. Like just when you feel still sometimes even like you look that way and you don't.
I'm actually like, it doesn't dwell on me, and this may sound worse than what it is, but it's kind of the root of the feeling. I'm actually still like grossed out about myself back then, and still thinking about it now. It makes me think about how absolutely unhealthy I was in my life and what I was doing to my body. And then I think also that in parallel with how horrible I actually felt. Headaches all the time, pre-diabetic symptoms. My sleep was immensely worse. Snoring insanely. All those things.
He literally snored like borderline like sleep apnea was like happening. And he doesn't snore at all anymore.
And you know, and then I also look at the clothes that I was wearing at the time that we are getting rid of now, and I think to myself, just wow, you know, like I'm not. There's people out there that fit those clothes that are healthy. They're much bigger people than myself as far as stature is concerned. But yeah, a person like me shouldn't weigh what I used to weigh. And it's just, it's nice to be at a place now where, I mean, even 2 years ago, for those of you that have been following, I felt I was healthy 2 years ago. And now I look back 2 years ago on when we started kind of getting into our health kick. And eating a lot better and taking on veganism as a huge part of our life. And there is a jump. There is a leap of difference in my health, how I feel, how I look.
It's completely different.
And yeah, it's nice. It's a big accomplishment. I feel like I'm having a moment. I'm talking way too much. And she edits out the ramble.
No problem.
But no, it's a big deal. And I would never... She puts everything out there for you guys, 100%. There's very few that that Kim holds back with sharing with you guys. And when it comes to things like me sharing a jacket that we're talking about, it's a big step for me to say that I'm 100% comfortable sharing that with anybody outside of you. So it's a big thing. I hope you guys like it. We talked about it last night, putting it in the vlog. So I hope you stay tuned to see that.
Yeah.
Not because I need praise or anything like that, but
it's just crazy.
I hope it's maybe an eye-opening thing for people that are still thinking about veganism or struggling with their health, and just finding a persistence to continue to try and adapt what you're doing to get where you want to get.
You were that weight for over 10 years.
Oh yeah.
And now it's in 2 years.
I was
different.
Over 300 pounds for easily 4 to 5 years of my life, and over 280 for another 3 to 4 years of my life. So it's a big thing to be all the way down to a lower weight than what I was when I graduated high school.
Yeah. Your big goal was the 240s, because that's what he last remembers being in high school. But now granted, at that time too, you were doing a ton of weightlifting and stuff too because of football. But still, like, I mean, that's what you remember. And I totally get that. We all have that weight in our head that we remember being, and we don't remember before that. Like, I know for me in high school, I was kind of in that 140s, 150s, which was good for me. And I was solid because I was in sports too. And I'm like burping. But so for me, I don't remember really even being under that weight, you know? So even the idea of dropping below that on this journey I'm on now, like, it just seems crazy. I told him last time, I was like, I can't even picture it. Like, I can't, what does that look like?
Right.
You know? What does that look like? Stay tuned.
You know, conceptually, we think about how we look, you know? We can see ourselves in a mirror, and you can kind of picture yourself in like a third person. I have no idea what I look like at 200 pounds.
Right.
There's never been an adult version of me anywhere near that weight. And not saying that I'm ever going to get there, because I have my own. I think
you will.
I mean, I might. That would be very fit.
Guys, this is so good.
But yeah.
So, no, that's awesome. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I told him my next small, you know, we all have big goals and we all have small goals, and and I think both are good to have, you know, but my next like kind of smaller goal, my first kind of goal in all of this, like my journey, is I want to be, and I'm about 6 pounds away now, 6-7 pounds away from it now, what I weighed before I got pregnant. And my first official weigh-in when I was about 9 weeks along, so I wasn't really even, you know, much weight gain probably at that point. But I'm about 6 pounds away from that. So that's like a big one for me, because that was 9 years ago. And I have not been under it since, you know, and I'm getting there. So that's my first like big one. And
I think what's really cool about it too, thinking about that contrast, that being a big landmark for you, or a weight goal, is even when we got pregnant, I wouldn't say we were overall eating great or that healthy at the time.
We weren't vegan, even close, knew what vegan was even.
Yeah, so getting there is almost like a point of just like saying, wow, I'm all the way back at like this really good starting point of like a transformation and getting back to what you really want.
We had someone comment, actually I forgot to mention it to you, but kind of goes hand in hand anyway, but her husband, like, any advice coming from you as a male, you know, to give to like her husband even, of, you know, tips and tricks and things that you can stay vegan as a man. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's a real thing. It's like somehow, some way, it has been deemed that like girls are vegan and guys are like pansies if they're not. And that's not like, it's, I don't know why that is.
I think there just might be like a stigma, you know, a guy's guy eats his, you know,
meat,
his 3 scrambled eggs with his bacon and his toast slathered with butter in the morning. You know, he can't be vegan.
It's the dumbest thing to me. Like, not because like, listen, I've always said it. I don't care what anyone eats. I really don't. Like, on a personal level, we do this because we do care about the big picture and we want to contribute as much as we can, but we're also human beings and we get it, and we also know that it's not always easy. That's the truth.
Yep.
But we believe that this is the healthiest way to live. We believe that. That's where it ends for me, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about like, if you don't do this, you're wrong. No, it's just what I think. But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird though that like people correlate food choices to a person's like masculinity. Like, it's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. I mean, what if it was weird to be, you know, if you're a guy and you eat, you know, a bowl of grapes, you're a weakling.
You're weak?
You're not a real man. You just ate grapes. What?
But people think that.
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't
Anyway.
But yeah. But no, tips and tricks. I mean, yeah, that's something that we can, I feel like maybe a meal like this, like if you sat down with this.
This is really good.
In front of a meat eater, they would literally look at it and probably give you like the little stank look of like, what is that?
Well, here's the thing though. In the beginning.
It's still a meal.
In the beginning, this is being honest, you would have been like, nah, where's the food? Even when I've tried to pull the whole like raw vegan meals, you're like, where's the cooked food? I think that this would be a really, really good start for someone, again, who's like maybe new to being vegan or just new in general to coming off of meat as their main source. Put it over real rice.
Yeah.
That's how you would have been, I feel like, in the beginning, too. That, like, I need to make it as familiar as possible.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
The fake-out stage was I feel, an actual stage of transition. So, and there's, I mean, I can't wait. My at work, we're going to do a store barbecue here pretty soon when it starts to cool down a little bit. You can actually go outside without dying.
Do the Beyond Meat burgers.
I'm taking Beyond Meat burgers because I got bets with people at work. I'm like, you're having one.
You're having it.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You're having one. And if you hate it, you hate it, but finish it. And then, you know, but if you go into it with an open mind, you take a bite of those and you go,
that ain't bad.
Okay.
That ain't bad.
If no one would have told me, I may not have known.
Right.
So there's stuff out there like that too, but the fake out is a real transition thing.
My channel has seemed to turn into a lot about weight loss and stuff now for both of us, which is, I think, awesome. It's just crazy when I really look back. My first video was my makeup collection. How crazy that, like, this is where it's come.
Which is still crazy, by the way. If you want to check that out.
I've gotten rid of so much.
The video quality isn't what it was, because we've done a few upgrades on visual and audio and lighting.
And everything.
But your makeup collection is pretty nutty. I thought it was going to put you on the moon. I thought it was going to be like you were going to be getting phone calls from Jeffree Star, like, I need to come over and check out your stuff.
Oh. I don't know. It's so crazy. It's so cool that it has turned into this, and we're so, like, we talk about you guys all the time. Like, I don't know. It's crazy that it's come to this. It's cool. So sometimes I feel like maybe it might get old on your guys' end of like, okay, we get it. But I think it's all like, also like,
well, Nate, just shut up.
Well, just shut it down.
Nate, just shut up.
But it's so relatable. How many people go through a weight struggle? And I'm going to say weight because not necessarily weight loss, whether it's maintaining, whether it's trying to actually gain. There are people. And, you know, even the girl that I've told you guys that I'm going to the gym with all the time now, it's so funny how we're in very, very, like, we have similar goals, but yet we are on totally two different, like, body needs right now. I'm in the fat loss stage. She is not, but she's trying to gain muscle while not gaining fat. It's just very crazy how many different, you know, scenarios there is out there, but it all comes back down to food choices and health choices and everything. And it's just really cool to be able to share it all. So thanks for watching always. But if you guys do enjoy these videos like this, very kickback, please bear with us again though, as far as the cooking and all that. We're figuring it out as we go.
We bought a hot plate. We got a hot plate. You can cook right here.
Excited.
You don't have to look at my giant backside while I'm cooking back there.
Yes. We'll definitely keep these coming and updates for you guys too. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.